Right, Project Diesel Bike. So, Project Diesel Bike doesn't just fucking happen, you know what I mean? You don't just wake up one morning and there's a fucking diesel motorbike parked outside your house. There's some preparatory work as well. Yeah. The black strap's screwed. And it's fucking strong gear, I think. So, I've got quite a long journey to undertake. There's an important component for the workshop that I require more of which later. It's bitingly cold winter. And I've got 2 weeks to prepare for the journey. I've managed to get me heated grips working. The XJ900S diversion came with heated grips that weren't working. I think the control module was knackered, so I just cut the grips off. And my hands have been bitterly cold last couple of weeks, so I've been putting them on the engine. Putting my left hand on the engine, and then at traffic lights putting my right hand on the engine. Warming my hands up. And even on quieter stretches of motorway, I've been putting my right hand on the engine and holding the throttle up, and with my left hand, which, talking with a friend earlier this evening, it's quite a fucking difficult thing to do and dangerous. Don't try it. Most of the things I do are dangerous and not to be tried. So what I'm doing to do is I've soldered wires up to the heated grips. Even though I'd cut them off flush, I managed to do it. Sealed that with a hot glue gun, just covered the connections up. Then I connected it up to the indicator circuit, which is only 10 amp, and it was blowing the fuse. Damn it, I should have connected it to the headlight circuit. I think it'd have took it. So I'm looking at relays, giving it a fuse supply up to the fairing, and having the relay switched on by the indicator circuit when you turn on the ignition, which is going to be the proper way to do it. It's going to cost me about, well, as least as possible, a relay, £4 on some cable. So, but at the moment, what I did was I put a 25 amp fuse in there, which is totally out of order and wrong, but my fucking hands are just too cold. So the long journey I've got, we're talking today with my mate about mitts, you know, those mitts that go on your handlebars to keep your hands warm. And how we used to buy bikes and they'd come with those mitts on, we'd take them off and throw them away. And as you get older, you want the comfort. So I ain't going to fucking spend whatever those mitts cost. I should imagine 30, 40 quid. I'm just going to make a pair. So I've got some old carpet here. And that was the original shape I cut out for the first one. But then I found out it was just too narrow here. So I just got a piece that wide, attached it at that pace, folded it over and attached it there so that it's the right size. Now the second one, I hadn't cut that yet. I'd cut that piece, so all I've done is cut it longer so I can fold that over and stitch them together. Stitch it up there. And stitch it along there and up there. Now the stitching to hold that carpet together, you're going to need something pretty stout, and I've settled on nylon. And the nylon that I've found is particularly robust enough for this job is where's my bloody Stanley knife? These where's the bloody scissors? Oh, for Christ's sake. These curtains are quite just a minute, I'll put you down a sec. There you go. Got a nice length of quite strong nylon. So with the piece of nylon and a screwdriver, I can push it through push the nylon through, stitch it all the way around, fold that over, stitch it up there, then start again, stitch it there, stitch it there. Then we've got the right shape, nice sort of nylon-y wool type carpet. And then I've got an old pair of sou'westers that were given from a mate of mine called Keith, no longer with us, God rest you Keith. What a guy. Isle of Wight Music Festival. The cool kids went to Isle of Wight Music Festival and the cooler kids broke in. But the really cool kids broke in, stole the tickets, broke out, sold them and went back in. And that was Keith for you. What a guy. God rest his soul. So then, chop the leg off there. Chop the leg off the sou'westers. And then they can be glued on with hot glue gun sticks, which unfortunately I've run out of. I seem to get through an awful lot of hot glue gun sticks. And that produces that. The finished article. Threaded through some cotton washing line. Cotton washing line is so good. It's cotton, natural fibres, the best stuff in the world. So, and then that's to tie it around the handlebars. So I've got these lovely warm mitts now. And easy grips. So my hands will be toasty. It's a long journey. We've got the black strap on. The black strap is brewed. That one's a bit flat. It's been a bit livelier. It's been open for about half an hour. That's it. It's Friday night, but the party ain't over. The party is just starting. We've got some Eurasia Up in Your Mind, which I didn't know is based on a Simple Minds track. Apparently, I've never heard before. New Gold Dream. So we're ready. We're building. We're preparing for the long journey. More of which later.